शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतजिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। यन्नित्यमानन्दमनन्तमेकं शिवेति नाम्ना श्रुतयो गृह्णन्ति तस्यावतारो नररूपधारी कृपासुदाब्धिः भुवि रामकृष्णः। रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नाम श्रवणप्रिया तद्भावरञ्जिताकारा जगन्मातृस्वरूपिणी। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चार्थ्वेषविज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृताय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृतां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तगुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं हृतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। येति जगति माया यस्य कायाधवस्ते रचनरचनमेकं केवलं चाकलय्य ध्रुवपदमपि यातो यत्कृपातो ध्रुवोऽयं सकलकुशलपात्रं ब्रह्मपुत्रं नतोऽस्मि। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। यस्यानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमदितितीर्षतां तमोऽन्धं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरोः प्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि शरीरबन्धात्। सर्वोपदेष्टुः पुरुषोत्तमस्य तस्याङ्घ्रियुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्। विपदः सन्तु नः शश्वते तत्र तत्र जगद्गुरो भवतो दर्शनं यत्स्याद् अपुनर्भवदर्शनम्। Bhagavan Sri Krishna is hearing the glories of himself through the mouth of Mother Kunti Devi. While glorifying, Mother Kunti Devi says, "Give me a boon because of which I will get vipat in my life very frequently, because of which I will gain apunarbhava darshanam." Apunarbhava darshanam means moksha. Another meaning is Bhagavan himself. Apunarbhavaha means one who doesn't have punaha punaha janma. Another meaning is I will become apunarbhavaha. I will become free person from the birth and death cycle. Moksha. Third meaning is a jnani also, a Gurudev also is called apunarbhavaha. Being gained self-knowledge that he has become apunarbhavaha. So I will get apunarbhava darshanam. Either I will get your darshanam. Every time when I get problems, I will remember you and get your darshanam. Or I will get my Gurudev's darshanam, because of which I will gain self-knowledge, or I myself will become moksha purushaha. So therefore, I want this boon. Then Bhagavan says, for gaining moksha, you need vairagyam. For gaining vairagyam, you need my darshan. Because after loving the Lord only, one gain vairagya. Vairagya means what? Detachment from the sensory pleasures. That means attachment with the satyavastu. Love for the Lord is called vairagya. Nyas is the dhatu. Nyas means to throw. To throw the container and dealing with the content of the Jagat. The container is Namarupa Jagat. Content is Ishvara. To throw, to renounce means detaching oneself from the Namarupa and attaching oneself with the Satyavasti is called Vairagya. So, to gain moksha, you need Vairagya. To gain Vairagya, why you need Vipat? You can get that Vairagyam with all prosperity also. There are so many Rajas who gain this knowledge, living with the luxurious things, living with plenty of things. They also gained knowledge. Take me as example for gaining knowledge with luxurious things. Why you want to become a troubled person to get this Vairagya? For that, Mother Kunti Devi says, Janmaishwarya Shruta Sribihi Yedhamana Madav Puman Naivarhati Abhidatum Vai Tvam Akinchana Gocharam. It's a wonderful logic. Yedhamana Madaha Puman Naiva Arhati. One who has arrogance in his mind, one who has abhimanam in his mind, is not qualified for moksha marga. An haughty person, an arrogant person is not qualified for moksha marga, can never gain vairagyam. What are all the reasons for his haughtiness, arrogance, madam? Mother Kunti Devi says, Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, Sribihi. There are so many things which will cause this arrogance in the mind of the people. There may be one or two exceptions who may not be affected by these nice things with abhimana. Tvam akinchana gocharaha. Wonderful statement it is. You can be known only by the people who are akinchanas. What is the meaning of akinchanaha? There are three meanings are there. Akinchana means one who thinks, I don't have anything as my own. One who doesn't have kinchana. Akinchana means one who doesn't have kinchana. Akinchanaha means one who thinks that I don't have anything. This is one meaning. Second meaning is, other than the Lord, there is nothing second entity in the creation. Bhavataha anya vastu kinjitapi nasti iti ye jananti. First meaning is a vairagi, a mumukshuhu. I don't have anything to claim as my own. Even body is not my own. It is given to me to gain this knowledge. Every infrastructure in the creation, every nice thing in my life, all are gift of the Lord. So any moment they can be taken away from me. So I am ready to hand over. As long as it is there, I am trusted to use it. For what purpose? To gain the vairagyam and moksha. This is the mumukshu's conviction. Another one is, second person is jnani. He has gained the knowledge. He has gained the knowledge. What is the knowledge he has gained? Other than Ishvara, there is no one. second. Sarvam khalu itam Brahma. Kimichan kasya kamaya shariram anusanjare. For whose desire, desiring what, he will go. Kimichan, desiring what? Kasya kamaya. For whose desire? Because the first person singular itself is resolved into the totality. Sarvosmiti manyante. So therefore, he doesn't have second entity at all to desire. He doesn't have second entity at all to own up other than the Lord. So this knowledge he has. So first meaning is mumukshuhu, second meaning is jnani. When you take the meaning of mumukshu for the word akinchanaha, akinchana gocharam means you are known by the mumukshu. Whereas if you take the meaning of a jnani for the word akinchanaha, akinchana gocharam means one who follows jnanis. Aham bhakta paradinaha. In whatever way, tvam akinchana gocharam, not kinchana gocharam. You are known only by the renunciates. When they renounce and hold on to you, you give them self-knowledge, then you go behind them. Why Bhagavan wants to go behind these jnanis? Bhagavan himself says, I have a lot of work. Because Srishti Sthiti Layam duty is there for me. I cannot do it directly and individually also. So, I need their support. So, I am going behind. Third meaning is there, Akinchana Gocharaha means Bhagavan himself. Where are those Akinchanas? Like that he will go and search, it seems. First meaning is Mumukshu, second meaning is Jnani, third meaning is Bhagavan himself. He goes in search of where are those Mumukshus, where are those Jnanis. Bhagavan goes in every avatara. He goes in search of Mother Shabari. He goes in search of Sugriva. He goes in search of Vibhishana. These are all mumukshus. Then where is this Anjaneya? Like that he goes, na? He goes in search of Anjaneya, Jnani. Charavanga Rishi, Agastya Rishi, he goes searching for them. So you go in search of these Akinchanas. Therefore you are called Akinchana Gocharaha. Tvam Akinchana Gocharaha. Kinchana means wealth. What are the wealth? There are two types of wealth with every human being. Manusham Vittam, Daivam Vittam. Manusham Vittam means Janma, Aishwarya, Patni, Suta. These are all Manusham Vittam. Wife, children, Dhanam, Dhanyam, Pashum, Bahuputra Labham, power, health, talents. These are all Manusham Vittam. What is that Daivam Vittam? Shrutashribihi. Scriptural knowledge, Viveka, Vairagya, Samadhi, Shatka, Sampattihi. These are all Vittam, Sampat. These are all Daivam Vittam. Internal wealth. Manusham Vittam means external wealth. Daivam Vittam means internal wealth gained by Vedic way of life. The Akinchana thinks that he doesn't have both. He doesn't have both. It is handed over to him. If he is a dharmic person thinks Bhagavan has kept me as dharmic. When he finds that his dharma is going to be in Sankata, he goes and surrenders to the Lord, like Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira goes and surrenders to the Lord. When Bhima and Arjuna wanted to go to fight at the 13th day, Bhagavan, you have to make my word as Satyam. 13 years means 13 years only, not 13th day. So you have to protect my Satyam. So Daivam Vittam gives arrogance. Manusham Vittam certainly gives arrogance. Ravana had both the Vittams. He had Manusham Vittam and he had Daivam Vittam also. So what happened? naiva harghati. He can never be a qualified person in knowing your real nature. When these were given free of cost, the spiritual seeker will refuse to take. In the story of Nachiketas, Yamadharmaraja gives both the vitta. Take however much wealth you want, I will make you as a Chakravarti, like that. And you can get Brahma Padavi, Chaturmukha Brahma Padavi by performing on Yaga. I will teach you. What Nachiketas Swami told? Shobhava Matyasya Danta Kaitate Sarvendriyanam Jarayanti Tejaha Api Sarvam Jivitam Alpameva Tavaiva Vaha Tava Nritya Gite Na Vittena Tarpaniyo Manushyaha Lapsyamahe Vittam Adrakshmi Chetva Jivishyamo Yavad Ishyasitvam. So he has given very beautiful reason for his refusal. Anityatvat, Dukkha-mishritatvat, Apekshikatvat, Doshatrayatvat. You have to remember the basics of Vedanta class. Anything you give, it will be Anityam in my life. Even if the Brahma post last day will be there for Brahmaji, na? Counted only. Na? Then as long as you live, you can enjoy. If you say, where is the enjoyment? There is nothing called enjoyment. If at all human being finds enjoyment, it is like this. A fellow was going in the forest. Suddenly he was chased by the tiger. So he ran to escape from the tiger. And in that running, he has fallen into the dungeon well. While falling, held the creeper instead of falling down. So on the way he is hanging on. In that creeper, there was one honeycomb. Because of commotion, there was a honey drop. Below he saw lot of scorpions, snakes and other things are there. Above, tiger is waiting. In between he is hanging. And by that time, a rat also comes and tries to cut the creeper. In this situation, a drop of honey falls in the mouth. Suddenly, aha, nicely it is falling. Like that he does. He licks. This is what human pleasure. Sarvatra bhayam. Sarvatra bhayam, without knowing that he is carried away by one drop of honey. Understood? That's what Bhartrihari Maharaj says. Bhoge roga bhayam kule chuti bhayam vitte nrupalat bhayam mane dainya bhayam bale ripu bhayam rupe jaraya bhayam shastre vadi bhayam gune khala bhayam kaye kritantat bhayam sarvam vastu bhayanvitam bhuvinrnam vairagyameva bhayam. Vairagyam eva bhayam. You list any vittam, whether it is Manusham vittam or Daivam vittam. In every vittam there is Dukkha Mishritatvam, in the form of Bhaya. Before arrival of those things, you will have Bhaya in the form of anxiety. Will it come? Will it come? Will it come? After arriving, you will have the same Bhayam. Will it stay with me? Will it stay with me? Will it stay with me? Like dogs eating food. How anxiously they eat food, you know. And in forest, suppose a cheetah has about to enjoy that meal, suddenly hyena comes. They come in a group. Cheetah cannot stand. Cheetah knows that. So tries to drag the meal above the tree. In between, these fellows will come or not, come or not. Why? It is enjoying. Enjoying means it is eating. Then with the anxiety, same thing only human pleasures, all types of pleasures are, will it stay, will it stay, will it stay. Then when it goes, it has gone, it has gone, it has gone. So, trikale api bhayam asti. Therefore, you cannot say, in general, a person will be qualified with samriddhi. Therefore, only renunciation is taught. Otherwise, why Shastra told renunciation? Bhagavan, already I told you, you will talk according to the person. So I cannot depend upon your word. Now there is an example for your twisting talk. Just 18 days before you told to my son what? Yehi samsparshaja bhoga dukkha yonaya evate. Adyantavanta kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. Intelligent fellow will not enjoy these things. So therefore you give up, you told. Now you are telling, you take these pleasures, you are telling. You see? You are such a mischievous fellow. Mother Kunti says, you are mischievous fellow. According to the person and situation, according to your convenience, you will change the words. But sadhus, always they will tell. Same thing they will tell. Tyage naike amritattvamanashuhu. Whether the audience likes it or not, they have nothing to gain from the audience. If somebody is sitting as audience, if the audience asks for a solution for their problem, what they say? Na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage naike amritattvamanashuhu. They will not bother about what the audience will think about me. But you have to bother about because you need something, some support you need from the world, but sadhus doesn't need. So they always tell tyagam, tyagam, tyagam. Vairagyam eva abhayam. And you also told to my son, Vairagyam eva abhayam iti. But now you are telling, why can't you take the easy path, comfortable path, luxurious path, possessive path for gaining what? For Vairagyam. It is impossible. If it is possible, why the Shastra can mention about the Vairagya, about the renunciation? So one day or the other day, a person has to renounce even if he doesn't have abhimana with regard to. Even if he doesn't have abhimana with regard to those things, he will try to get away. See, Shastra says, as long as you have abhimana with regard to whatever you have, you should try to renounce. Correct? You should consciously try to renounce by gaining more and more viveka shakti, by seeing the dukkha dosha anudarshanam. You only told that. Suppose if you say there is a possibility of not having abhimanam even if you are with plenty. Suppose, let me take that. There may be one or two people. Maybe you yourself can be the example, or Janaka Raja can be example. But even if you don't have abhimana with regard to the possession which you have, do you want to possess it? Do you want to possess it? If anything happens to your possession, are you worried about it? No, na. So what happened? Tyage naike. You are ready to give up always. Even if you don't have abhimana, you are ready to give up always. When Mithila was burning, Janaka did not have any anxiety because abhimana nasti, therefore no anxiety. So ready to give up. So when you have abhimana, you have to give up consciously. Even if you don't have abhimana, you will give automatically. But giving up is standard, consistent. Understood? So this is the point which Mother wants to say to us. There is a Shobhana Adhyasaha in our mind, everybody's mind. There is a Shobhana Adhyasaha. Shobhana Adhyasaha means nice to think. Adhyasaha, erroneous thinking. It is nice, appears to be nice, but erroneous. What is that thinking? Gradually I will proceed with all comforts, timely food, good health, no dangers from the relatives, no criticism from the surrounding people. I will have gradually, by doing bhajana and doing meditation, I will gain gradually moksha. This is Shobhana Adhyasaha. Nothing will happen like this. One day will come, entire thing will fall on your head, then you will run away from that. Which day? Only Bhagavan knows. Consciously, if you are handed over to him, you are escaped. You are saved. If you hand it over to him, consciously, whatever is there, consciously, and stay with one suitcase. My Acharya used to say, always one suitcase, that's all. One suitcase means one bag. What is there? 2 cloths. That's all. Not even books. Not even books. Because nowadays, the sadhus, renunciates cannot travel. Because world is started traveling. So sadhus should stay in one place. Swami Vivekananda Maharaj told that. Initially, the society did not travel, so therefore, sadhus traveled. And there was a meeting. If both started traveling, there will not be any satsanga at all. So when people started traveling, sadhus should stay in one place. How much luggage? How much possession? One suitcase, one bag. When Swami Vivekananda Maharaj did Parivrajaka life, he had only one Gita book and another small book, Imitation of Christ, with him. One danda, one kamandalu, dress on the body. That's all. 6 years, never touched money, but stayed in palace. So those things are possible for extraordinary people, but ordinary people, something will be there. With those things also, this abhimanam must not be there. With abhimanam, if you think that you will gain vairagyam, it is impossible. Naiva arhati. That is why what you told to my son, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Give up everything, including dharma. When dharma has to be given up, all these vittams and kinchanams will be kept with him or what? So therefore, my Lord, don't try to confuse me. I am not Arjuna. I am not Arjuna. Because to Arjuna, when Arjuna wanted to run away from the society, Bhagavan told, stay in the society. Because of your staying, there will be mangalam for society. Not only that, you are not yet qualified. You cannot run away. You are not yet qualified in gaining vairagyam. Therefore, to gain the vairagyam, you stay in the society. This is the advice for all. As long as you don't gain vairagyam, you have to stay in the society. But while staying also, there should not be any abhimana. But the shobhana adhyasa, with nice things I will gain vairagyam, will be a futile adhyasa. It is shobhana adhyasa. With nice things, I will stay up to end. Especially if you are a family person, people think my grandchildren will be understanding me. Arey, your child himself doesn't understand you, respect you. Where is the question of daughter-in-law understanding you and grandchildren understanding you? So they will take care of me. These things will take care of me. My asset will take care of me. Nothing will take care of. Everything will be there. But for your utility, it will not come. Like Draupadi. She was a queen, stayed in palace, protected by 5 powerful husbands, living with the elders, Bhishma, Drona, in her own house. Nothing helped. Neither her wealth, nor her people, nor her position, nothing helped. Only one thing helped. Narayana Smaranam helped. So therefore only Shastra says, Vipato naiva vipataha, sampado naiva sampataha. Vipat Vishnoho Vismaranam, sampat Narayana Smritihi. Real sampat is Narayana Smriti. Not Dhanam Dhanyam Janma Ishwarya Sutashribihi. So Vipat is Vishnoho Vismaranam. There are so many examples in the society where security guard becomes a threat. Even for the prime ministers. India only this type of examples will be there. The prime minister was assassinated by security guards. And the security guards, the so-called Z plus guards, don't have even an iota of knowledge. When somebody enters the crowd, and puts the garland on the Prime Minister and blasts. Tamil Nadu only it happened. One Prime Minister was killed by security guard themselves. Another Prime Minister was killed by someone else, wherein he was surrounded by all security guards. So what is the protection? What is the protection? The Prime Minister says, I am protecting the nation. Arey, you cannot protect yourself. You need Z plus security to protect yourself. How can you protect me? How can prosperity, wealth can protect me? How can name and fame protect me? How can my education even protect me? Possession protect me? Position protects me? We think, if I have a good house, Swamiji, I am safe. What safe? There are so many people with lot of buildings, palaces. To protect their place, palace, to protect their house, they need dog. Okay? To feed the dog, they need security guard. And to protect both of them, they need servant. For all of them, they need LIC policy. So protection, because everyone says, I will protect you, dog says, I will protect you. Security guard says, I will protect you. Servant says, don't worry, I will protect you. LIC also says, Yoga Kshemam Vaham. What protection? Nobody can give protection. Only Narayana Smriti, Bhagavan, you alone can be the protector. Bhagavan was very happy because this auntie, old mother, Kunti, has gained a lot of wisdom without even teaching from life. She gained a lot of wisdom from life. We don't find that any Gurudev came and taught her. That's what she says. This is my personal experience, my dear. Nothing can protect. I have seen this in the life of my own daughter-in-law. And I have seen this in the life of Duryodhana. That fellow had everything, nice thing, Janma, Aishwaryas, everything. Gurukula he had been. But Edamanaha, Abhimani, Ahankar, never respected the elders. Never had that humility to learn from the elders. One senior monk used to say, Ananda, try to learn from the elders. Otherwise, youngsters will teach you. Learning from youngsters is a painful thing. Learning from youngsters is a painful thing because your ego will not allow it. So try to learn from the elders, otherwise Kala will teach you. Kala Tattvam will not allow anyone without learning something. That is why in that Kala Tattvam, one Tattvam is there, Shani Bhagavan. He is called Jnana Karakaha. 7.5 years Shani Bhagavan is there, na? Shani Dosha they call it. For what? Teacher. He is a teacher. Jnana Karakaha. Jnana Karakaha means one who is the cause of gaining knowledge. Who is the cause? Teacher alone is the cause. What he teaches? Anityam Asukam Loka. How many times, how many janmas you are going to hold these balloons and puppets? Throw away. If you don't throw away, he will snatch. He says, 2.5 years, 2.5 years, 2.5 years. First 2.5 years, he creates abhimana in those possessions and a delusion in his mind that I own this. It is mine. So ahankara comes. Second 2.5 years snatches away. Because only when you hold, then only, if after holding only if snatch away, you will cry, na? It is like a villain wants to trouble the hero. How to trouble? He will see whether that fellow loves anybody. If the fellow hero is having any lover, so kill the lover. This fellow will have agony. How? Because he has attached himself with that lover. So getting attachment only, he will snatch. Then third 2.5 years, Podumpa, enough, oh my dear Bhagavan, enough, I am now humbled. So there is a joke. One fellow went to astrologer. Swami, I heard that Shani Dosha is coming for 7.5 years. What should I do? Nothing you can do. You have to surrender to the Lord and do dharmic way. First 6 months it will be very difficult. And then you will be habituated for that. For the effects of Sani dosha, you will be habituated. Why? The arrogance. Arrogance is the greatest enemy for a spiritual seeker. Not outward arrogance only, inward arrogance that I am a good man. That's why Mother Sadha Devi used to say, a spiritual seeker need not get sannyasa ritually. Because this cloth is there, sannyasa cloth gives such an arrogance. They are all grahasthas. I am a monk. They have to bow down to me. They did not give pranami to me. These are all there. It comes automatically. I belong to this organization. It may be necessary to get away from the physical relatives and physical society, but it should not be continued. One should convert himself, the external monkhood, as the internal monkhood with humility. So Mother Sarada Devi used to say that better to live with white cloth, because the very cloth can give abhimana. That's what here Mother Kunti also says, Shrutasribihi, even though he has heard the Shruti and it has become Sri also for him, still the Vidya Garvam is there. Na? The Vidya Garvam is the most difficult Garvam to get away. Therefore, my dear Bhagavan, entire life is meant for gaining freedom while living by knowing your real nature. To gain Atma Jnanam only my human life. To gain Atma Jnanam, I should be a Vairagi. To gain Vairagyam, I should be a Akinchanaha. Without any abhimana about anything in the life, I should be living as Akinchanaha, worshipping you. What life it is without worshipping you? What life it is without struggling for spiritual well-being? What life it is if I don't get jnanam in this very life? Therefore, my dear, please give me freedom. Kunti Devi continues. Namo akinchana vittaye nivritte gunavrittaye atma ramaya shantaye kaivalya pataye namaha. Finally, she surrenders to the Lord. Namaha, Namaha. Beginning also Namaha, end also Namaha. In between, Stotra, Akinchana Vittaya. Akinchananam Vittaha. Here also, two meanings are there. Akinchananam Bhaktanam Vittam Yaha Saha. Akinchana means these renunciates, mumukshus. For them, you are the wealth. In Valmudal Agiya Porule, Manikavasaka Swami does this. Tirupalli Edichi. Very first statement. In Valmudal Agiya Porule. Porule means you are the wealth. You are the wealth for my entire life. Investment wealth. So I have deposited myself with you. That's all. Whatever interest you give, I will be happy. So my entire life, only one wealth is there, and that is you. One who considers like this is called Akinchana Vittaha, for whom Bhagavan is the only wealth, or Bhagavat Smaranam is the only wealth. Bhagavan and Bhagavat Smaranam both are not different things. When you do Smarana of Bhagavan, Bhagavan is there with you. When Bhagavan is there with you, Bhagavat Smarana will be there. Nama Nami Abed. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Nama Nami Abed. When you remember the Nama, you will have the association with the Nami. When you have association with the Nami, automatically you will remember the Nama. So, Kinchananam Bhaktanam Vittam Yaha Saha. One meaning. Another meaning is, she is addressing Bhagavan. He akinchana vittaya, Chaturthi. Bhagavan himself is akinchana vittaha. How? As I told, when he searches for akinchanas, jnanis, how he searches? They are all wealth in my life. If they don't come in my life, Bhagavan says, if Anjaneya doesn't come in my life, if Matanga Muni doesn't come in my life, I don't have life at all. In Tamil, one Swami, Trinagar Swami sings, Utrar Yarularo, who are my relatives? Bhagavan is searching, it seems. He is addressing humanity. Hey, who are your relatives? No fellow is going to help you. Only Bhagavan is the relative. One meaning. Another meaning is, Bhagavan himself is searching, who are my relatives? Who are the relatives for Rama? So he went and searched. And when he got it, how he handled it? Like precious thing he handled it. And he got a beautiful wealth in the form of Sita Devi. When it is lost, how much he got agony. And what are all the struggles he had gone through to gain back her? Therefore he is called Akinchana Vittaha. Akinchanaha Bhaktaha Eva Vittam Sarvaswam Yasya Tasmai. Prahlada Swami is the greatest wealth. See, whenever he comes to Bhuloka as an avatara, that must be some benefit for Bhagavan also now. Only Jagat should not get benefit. When avatara happens, Jagat gets benefit. For that only Bhagavan also comes also. Paritranaya sadhuna, vinashaya cha dushkrita, dharma samsthapanaya sambhavami yuke. Jagat gets dharma samsthapana. But what is the benefit for Lord? He is going through so much of problematic situations, troubles. So he will be happy if he get one or two jnanis in every avatara. When Narasimha avatara happened, Prahlada Swami he got. Rama avatara happened, he got Hanumanji and others. In Krishna avatara he got Uddhava Swami. In Ramakrishna avatara he got 16 people. That is the greatest avatara. All avatars time spent in wars and marriages and love affairs. This avatara is Jnanakala avatara. Ramakrishna avatara is Jnanakala avatara. No diversion at all for Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. Only knowledge. And after gaining the knowledge, he wanted to share this with a student. Who is the student? Let my wife become the student. So there is no relationship of husband-wife there. Guru-Shishya relationship. So what is the way? Do puja. Shodashi puja. Convert her as a Jaganmata. That's all. No diversion. Intense moksha marga. That is why Avatara Varishtatva. And he got lot of jnanis also. 16 jnanis he got. Swami Vivekananda on it. So Akinchana Vittaya means one for whom Bhagavan is Vittam and one who is Vitta for Bhagavan. Nivrutte Gunavruttaye Nivruttaha Gunavruttayaha Dharmartha Kama Vishayaha Yasma Tasmai Moksha Swarupaya. Sridhar Swami writes, for whom no guna at all. Trigunathita Murti Moksha Swarupa Murti Atma Ramaya. One who revels in his real self. Atma eva aramaha yasya saha Atma Ramaya Shantaya Ragadi Rahitaya Ragadveshadi Rahitaya Kaivalya Pataye Mokshapati. Kaivalya means moksha. One who is the teacher, who can point out our Nitya Moksham. Kaivalyam Dhatum Samarthaya. Jnana Rupene Kaivalyam Dhatum Samarthaya. By giving knowledge, Tesham Satatayuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddhiyogam Tam. He told 18 days before. So mother might have heard. See, generally we think Gita was taught only to Arjuna. It is not the fact. Simultaneously, so many people were listening. In that time itself, internet class was there. Understand? Not only now online class. That time itself, Lot of online classes. So many audience are there. See, imagine when Krishna was telling to Arjuna, who was listening? A Devata was listening in the form of Hanuman. A Rishi was listening in the form of Vyasacharya. And humanity also was listening in the form of Sanjaya telling to Dhritarashtra. When Sanjaya was explaining these things, will Kunti be there or not? Gandhari be there or not? They did not come to the battlefield. They were there. Kunti and Gandhari in the same palace only. Now and then Gandhari cries, Ayo, my son got hurt. My first son died, second son died. How she knew? How she knew? Gandhari was crying about her children's death. Kunti was pacifying. How they know? They were seeing TV or radio, you can tell. Only audio is available. Vision is available only for Sanjaya. Audio is available for Dhritarashtra, Kunti, and all the workers in the palace. Because they were anxious. What will happen to the nation? All the workers in the palace might have heard. So many people heard. All are indirect audience. So direct audience is only one. Direct audience is only one. What does it mean? Anything nice, Satyavastu, anything about the divinity you tell, the whole world gets benefit. Whether somebody is there to hear in front of you or not. Anything comes out of your mouth. If it is Mangala Shabda, if it is about the Lord, about the Atma Tattvam, about the facts about life, you tell even to the wall. Swami Vivekananda says, there are so many sadhus who talk with the walls in the gufas. They meditate and die there itself. But their ideas will make road to the society, he says. If there is 1% of truth in your thinking, that thinking will not go wrong. And it will pierce all the caves and mountains and forests and it will reach the society, he says. Same rule for thinking about wrong thing also. Understood? So, here Shantaya Kaivalya Pataye means when Bhagavan told that I am the Kaivalya Patihi, Moksha Ishyami, he told na. Moksha Ishyami, I am the Kaivalya Patihi, Manmana Bhava, Madbhakto, Madhyaji, Mam Namaskuru, Mameva Yeshasi, Satyante, Pradijane, Priyosime. You told na? She might have heard it. To my son you told. Now you are taking me to another route? No. Kaivalya Pataye, Kaivalyam Datum Samarthaya. But people consider him Dhanam Dhanyam Pataye. People consider him ATM box for their small things. They go and stand in front of Tirupati Bhagavan. They are ready to stand 24 hours, 12 hours, 18 hours also. But they are not available for satsanga for 1 hour. See? You go to any temple, people stand in queue. What they want? Pumpkin. Useless things. Getting also is useless, getting not also is useless. If you don't get, you yourself will tell useless for 12 hours. I stand in the Tirupati queue and prayed also, nothing happened. So I will change my God. That is useless, huh? God is useless there. Suppose if we get it, what if God will be useless? So Mother Kunti said, Bhagavan should be approached only for Kaivalya. That is the real asset he is having. That is why when you allow him to speak, without interference, he will speak this only. As long as Arjuna was speaking, Bhagavan was keeping quiet. And Arjuna wanted approval for his ideas. After end of the first chapter, after giving sermon to Bhagavan himself, Arjuna wants Bhagavan to appreciate him and accept his ideas. Because there are dharmic ideas. War will bring lot of problems in the society, like that when he told. So he thought Bhagavan will approve it, accept it. But Bhagavan, what he did? Kutastva kashmalamidam vishame samupasthitam Anarya Jushtam Aswargyam, Akirtikaram Arjuna, Klaibyam Masmaga, he started scolding. Idiot, from where you got this all this weakness, sir? Then Arjuna got little bit doubt whether my ideas are right or wrong. Nahi prapashyami mama apanotya yechokamuchoshanam indriyana karpanya dosho. Then he surrenders. Then Bhagavan speaks. When he speaks, what he speaks? He speaks about moksha alone. Therefore, he is called Kaivalya Patahi. People should approach him for getting freedom. For getting freedom. Initially, freedom from attachment. Afterwards, freedom from attached objects. Sarva Sangha Parityagaha. Bhagavan Shankara always writes this. Sarva Sangha Parityagaha. Paritaha Tyaha. No room for again coming back. He alone can gain the final renunciation, which is in the form of renouncing the idea that I am body. There also renunciation only. Gaining knowledge means what? You renounce your ignorance. You don't get anything. Gaining knowledge means you don't get anything newly. You renounce that adhyasa, you renounce that shobhana adhyasa, you renounce that ajnana. That's all. There also, that's why tyage naike. Jnane naike, it did not tell. Understood? Na karmana na prajaya dhanena jnane naike amrutatva manashuhu. It should have told. Na. By gaining knowledge only, you will get eternity. Very logical statement. Because jnanadeva mokshaha. But he did not tell jnane naike, tyage naike. Because jnanam also you are not going to gain. You are going to renounce ajnanam portion in your jnanam. There are both ajnanam and jnanam with regard to yourself. When you say I am, jnanam. But when you add body, ajnana. What is knowledge? What is knowledge? Stopping with the word I am, aham. What? You are what? You are what? Aham. If somebody asks, tell something what you are. Sarvosmi, Brahmasmi, Akhandosmi, Bhumahasmi. If somebody asks, otherwise he stays as aham. That's called Shantaya. That's called Shantaya. Other than him, there is nothing second entity. Therefore, Atma Ramaya. He doesn't need any other second object or person or situation to be happy. What we think? We need all these three things. Conducive situation, loving people and comfortable things, Swamiji. We need little bit at least. Na? Little bit means, how much little bit? What is little bit? What is little bit? Minimum things. What is minimum? You tell. What is minimum? 5 kilo food is minimum for elephant. The same 5 kilo food is plenty for rat. What is minimum, please tell. So, you don't need anyone, anything to be happy. Therefore, you are Atma Ramaya. That is why when Bhagavan's life itself, when his own Dwaraka city is going to be destroyed, he did not bother. Ayyayo, na uruvakanane. He has created a city and a nation. When it got destroyed, he did not have problem. He has married 16,108 mothers. And every family had 10 children. So 1,61,800 children. When they started fighting and dying, he did not bother. But we ordinary people, anything scratch happens to our 2 BHK. That too, only 2 BHK. He was having palaces. We have what? 2 BHK. When something happens, when somebody plucks flower in our garden, immediately we flare up. It is my garden. Abhimana, you see the difference? You should be unattached, even if you have 1,61,800 children. Imagine, what a family. Problem. How much problem? But he never complained, nor he we come across that he has some problem with the children. When problem came from children in the form of sadhu apachara, Samba, his own child. So he allowed the Kala Tattvam to take care of him without interfering. That is the parent. Real parent is one who says, Dharma is the highest. My dear, you have violated the Dharma. You should die. I will not interfere in your death. See the renunciation of Sri Krishna. Not only he preached Gita, he lived that renunciation. When his own son got Shapa, Bhagavan never interfered with that. Kala Rupi Anvamotata, he has agreed, it seems. Because this is the teaching for these fellows. In spite of my repeated telling, don't do sadhu apachara, hold on to this what you call satsanga and be dharmic, these fellows have violated. So therefore they don't have any right to live in this world. Let the Kala Rupi take care of. That is the real parentage. My dear, I myself will not come and rescue if you violate certain things. Like a judge telling to his own son, I have to give you punishment. I cannot interfere. But these type of dharmic ideas nowadays not there in the parent. Whatever it may, Swamiji, it is my son only. Your son, hold on. And die along with him. You cannot protect him. And die. So here Mother Kunti Devi says, Namo akinchana vittaya, atma ramaya, nivritta guna vrittaye. That is why you don't have attachment. Why? Because you are beyond three gunas. Nothing is there to add to you, nothing is there to be taken away from you. Ekanta murtihi kaivalya patihi. Kevala patihi. Another meaning is there. Kaivalya means kevalatvam. Kevalatvam means ekatvam advitiyatvam. I alone exist. With this you are sitting. See, we come across jnanis who are chiranjeevis living for thousands of years. I used to wonder, are you living this 60 years, 70 years life itself getting bored? Same idli dosa eating and going to restroom, again sleeping, doing exercise. Very boring. How this Hanumanji, Uddhava Maharaj, Prahlada Swami, all are living for eons. How? Then one elderly Maharaj told, idiot, like you they will not live. You have an idea that you are an individual living in this world, feeding the body and taking care of the body, performing nice good actions, studying Shastra, like that you are living with the body idea. They will sit in meditation means one Kali Yuga will go in one meditation. And far as 45 minutes going is difficult in meditation. Because legs get pain more and more when you become old. Knee gives pain and back pain for 45 minutes. When Hanumanji says, he sits for one Kali Yuga. In Krishna Avatara, Bhagavan Krishna wanted to see Hanumanji. So when he told to Garuda Dev to go and call him, which Hanuman Garuda asks? Arre, you forgot. The Treta Yuga. When I was Rama, that time Hanumanji, oh, that Hanumanji, where is he? So address was given. So what he is doing all these years? Arre, he is sitting in Samadhi, he is sitting in meditation. Arre, one Yuga is over. Because after departure of Rama, Hanumanji did not have anything to do. So he refused to go to Vaikuntha also, even when offered. What he will be doing? Will he be eating bananas? No, he will be in Samadhi. So Kaivalya Patihi means one who always with this wisdom, having nothing to do, Kevalatva Bhavaha Kaivalyam. Kaivalya Patihi means one who has this Kevalatva Bhavam very natural. Therefore, you are wonderful person, Akinchana Vittaha, Nivritta Guna Vrittaha, Atma Ramaha, Shantaha, Kaivalyaha. Why I am addressing you in this way? Because all these things I want. Dhanapatihi, when I address you, I want Dhanam. Lakshmipati, when I address, I want Lakshmi. Mahashaktaye, when I address, I want Shakti. Vidyapati, when I address, I want Vidya. Now what I want? Akinchanatvam I want. Nivritta Guna Vrittattvam I want. Atma Ramatvam I want. Shantatvam I want. Kaivalyam I want. Mother Kunti's glorification is like honey pouring in the ears of the Lord Krishna. Because 18 days he worked so horribly. Every time he was getting scolding from others, opposite Valas, the Duryodhana and the Shakuni. So hearing all their Amangala Shabdas, now Bhagavan hearing Kunti's Stuti, because now at the end of the war it is happening. So it is like pouring the honey in the ears of the Lord. Bhagavan is so happy. So he was again try to tease mother so that more honey will come. When you poke the honeycomb, you will get what? More honey. So Bhagavan will again poke Mother Kunti and will get the honey. Those details we'll see in the next class. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsava Tadeva Shokarnavam Shochanam Nrina Yaduttama Shloka Yasho Giyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana Krishna Govinda Narayana Hare Krishna Govinda Narayana Hare Achyutananda Govinda Madhava Achyutananda Govinda Madhava Sachidananda Narayana Hare Sachidananda Narayana Hare Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana Krishna Govinda Narayana Hare Krishna Govinda Narayana Hare கண்டு கண்டுங்கிருக்கும் ஜனங்களே கண்டு கண்டுங்கிருக்கும் ஜனங்களே கண்ணிலிருந்து வருத்துன்னதும் பவான் கண்ணிலிருந்து வருத்துன்னதும் பவான் ரெண்டு நாலு வீதம் கொண்டொருத்தனே ரெண்டு நாலு வீதம் கொண்டொருத்தனே கண்ணிலேற்றி நடத்துன்னதும் பவான் கண்ணிலேற்றி நடத்துன்னதும் பவான் கிருஷ்ண கிருஷ்ணா முகுந்தா ஜனார்தனா கிருஷ்ண கிருஷ்ணா முகுந்தா ஜனார்தனா கிருஷ்ண கோவிந்த நாராயணா ஹரே கிருஷ்ண கோவிந்த நாராயணா ஹரே இன்னி இன்னி கரையும் நீதாயசும் இன்னி இன்னி கரையும் நீதாயசும் மண்டி மண்டி கரேருந்து மோகவும் மண்டி மண்டி கரேருந்து மோகவும் இத்தம் ஓரன்னு சின்ன कृष्ण मुकुन्द जनार्दन कृष्ण कृष्ण मुकुन्द जनार्दन कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण हरे कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण हरे अच्युतानन्द गोविन्द माधव अच्युतानन्द गोविन्द माधव सच्चिदानन्द नारायण हरे सच्चिदानन्द नारायण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण मुकुन्द जनार्दन कृष्ण कृष्ण मुकुन्द जनार्दन कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण हरे कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण हरे कृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण